Hi, welcome to PCToolDepot.com. The following is a video review of ParetoLogic's driver cure. I'm going to give a quick demonstration on how to scan, download, and update drivers and applications with this tool. I'm not going to show you how to download or install driver cure since that is actually very simple to do. All you have to do is download driver cure from the link you see on this page right below this video, or go to PCToolDepot.com. It installs very quickly. Before I do a driver scan, I like to cover what each of these tabs on the left side of the screen are. The About tab is where you can check for updates. You can set some update options. You also have some licensing information here, and you can start a tech support case right from the same window. The Schedule tab is where you're going to get a lot of benefit from this tool. This is where you can set the tool to automatically run at a specific time and day of the week, and it will basically automatically scan and download any necessary updates. The Ignore list is where you add any devices and applications that you never want updated, and these are going to be special circumstances. Not everyone will need to do this, but it will vary from end user to end user. And I'll show you how to add devices to your Ignore list during the scan. The History tab is nothing more than previous scans that you have run in the past. This is not going to allow you to undo or revert any changes or updates. It's just a record. Now we're ready to do a scan. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, it looks like driver cure has detected 3 critical updates that we need to download. It looks like we have sound controller devices that we need to update, USB controllers, and it looks like also we have Internet Explorer that also needs to be updated. Before I update these devices, I want to show you how to add devices to your Ignore list that you never want updated. In this case, I'm going to just go ahead and pick on the USB controller. I'm just going to assume that I never want to update that for whatever reason, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to say yes to that warning, and that's it. Now that item will never be updated or detected again during any future scans. So I'm going to select just one item for the sake of making this video demonstration fast. I'm only going to select the sound, video, and game controller update, and I'm going to click on next. And it's warning me, do I really want to install this update for Creative Audio PCI? I'm going to say yes. Now, how fast it downloads and updates your system will depend heavily on how fast your internet connection is. Most everyone is on high speed, but of those of you on dial-up who are still out there, this may take a little longer. So at this point, it has already downloaded and is ready to set up the PCI audio from Creative update. So I'm going to go ahead and step through this installation quickly. Okay, at this point it has finished installing the update. I'm going to click on finish, and it's prompting me now to basically reboot my system. Since this is a hardware update, this is usual of Windows to require. At this point I'm going to say no, so that I can go back and run another scan, and that device doesn't come up anymore. It basically has already been updated, even though we haven't rebooted yet. All I have left to do is basically Windows Explorer 7. Again, this is an application, and driver cure will detect any applications that you have installed on your system and try to update them as well. At this point, I'm not going to step through that update since you already know how this works, but that basically concludes this demonstration. It's very simple to use, and it really, where you get a lot of benefit again is from the schedule. Once you set the schedule to run once a week, which is the most ideal setting, you will never have to worry about it again. It will simply scan and download updates automatically. It's just a very, very helpful and handy tool to have. So I hope you have enjoyed this demonstration, and thank you for visiting PCToolDepot.com.